Hi, hello there, my name's Toom. I am deeply concerned about Kirk. And don't worry, don't you worry, I'm gonna tell you exactly who Kirk is and we're gonna get into it right now. We're gonna talk about how Kirk goes from trying to find a loving spouse before he turns up missing before dinner. This is Dawn. This is also Dawn. Dawn's right over here, Dawn's over there, Dawn's over here, and Dawn, that's not Dawn, that's Kirk. I came across this channel on Reddit. I know. I shouldn't have been on there. It's a dangerous place to be. But sometimes, every once in a while, you find a gem. The Dawn Hollander YouTube channel. Somehow this place only has 440 subscribers. I'm not quite sure how that's possible. Honestly, between 500k and a mil would make a lot more sense. But everybody's gotta start somewhere. Kind of like me. I'm trying to reach 1k and I'm currently at like 840. So if you want to just like take a pause here, take a little pause real quick before we get into the Kirk situation and just just boop right on that subscribe button, that'd be great. But we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. Now there's a lot of places we could start on this channel. It's a lot to handle, and the best way to figure out what happened to Kirk is to learn a little bit more about our friend Dawn. So we're gonna start with a video called Cats and Carpets.
Hey guys, how you doing? You might recognize me as Dawn, the owner, operator, spokesperson for Higher Standard Carpet Upholstery Cleaning. Hey, I can get rid of all the juices in your carpets that you've created over the years. I'll try my best to not make your husband jealous. I'll even clean up after your cats. Some people like to bring their cats over, and believe me, I can clean up their messes anytime. I don't mind. I don't judge. You can have as many cats over here as you want. It doesn't bother me. I'll clean up after them also. No extra charge.
Now, I'm not 110% sure why his carpet business is so honed in on cats. At first, I thought after seeing all of the cuts that maybe he just got ran off on a tangent about cats and he couldn't really rein himself back in, but then I realized he was reading off of a script. This was planned. This was entirely planned.
I don't interfere with embroidery or needlework projects. I bring my own tuna fish sandwich, smoked tuna at that, and then I'll only share with your pets after asking your permission. I always try and fill up your children with shame as I'm cleaning up their messes.
Dawn. Wording, Dawn. Timing, Dawn. Wording and timing, Dawn.
I always try and fill up your children.
I think maybe a hard clip on that one. A hard clip. None of this dragging on.
Childhood without shame is like an apple without a core. It's still edible, but without the bitter seeds. I provide a courteous service without the social pressures of having photographs of filthy carpets on Instagram or Facebook. I'll never discourage your adult children from pursuing their own hopes and dreams in life that only they can understand. I'm great at what I do and the best of what I don't do. Don't put your social status at risk, and that's a promise.
So that's Dawn. That's a little bit about Dawn. You know, cats, kids, smoked tuna, all the good stuff. Now it's time to hop into some Kirk action. That's what we're here for in the first place. We are here for Kirk. And Dawn. But mostly Kirk. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Kirk. And the next video we will be viewing is called My Nephew Kirk Needs a Spouse.
Hello friends. This is my nephew Kirk and I love him very, very much. He's a good boy and he could use your support. He needs a spouse, any shape spouse, any size spouse, just not a jerk. He's a tender boy, but he knows how to hunt and fish. He can survive in the wilderness for 30 days with no supplies. I know this for a fact because I put him to the test. He was unwilling to at first, but dying hunger is a powerful motivator.
Okay, so now you see my concern. You see the concern I have for Kirk. You understand the issue we're having here. Kirk does not look okay, okay? Kirk is blinking at perfect 4-second intervals. Kirk is like a ticking time bomb. His brain looks like it's full of shame and vengeance. And can you blame the man? Apparently he was tossed out into the wilderness for 30 days straight and told to survive on his own. Now let's go ahead and get to know a little bit more about Kirk.
He's 37 years old, but he's not so much into numbers, so don't expect him to do your accounting anytime soon. In fact, keep him away from all your computers, calculators, and fax machines. He's an experienced gardener and he owns his own ladder so he can keep himself fed on fruits and vegetables, even from the neighbor's yard. He's not picky about what he wears, so you can dress him just the way you want. Come and take him home as your new spouse, he's not so bad.
Is Kirk a living Ken doll? And why do I need to keep him away from my computer and all electric appliances? What is Kirk gonna do on my computer that I need to know about? I do like how he describes Kirk like he's some sort of living Ken doll who comes with an action ladder, 2 outfits, and a crazy personality. So now we know Ken, we know Dawn, we know Ken, we know them now. So before we get into the missing Kirk video, you know, the piece de resistance of this whole thing, we're gonna watch a video that's just Kirk. That's just Kirk being Kirk, Kirk doing Kirk things, and Kirk wishing his friend Adam a happy birthday.
Hey Adam. Happy birthday.
Mission accomplished.
You know, I really don't know what to get a guy that's got such great hair. Anyway, happy birthday.
Okay, take 2.
I really like the big muffs. I'm a fan. I just don't really understand what you're saying all the time, but I like to consider myself a big muff.
Oh god, we're losing him.
I can't stop thinking about your hair. I'd like to get a special implant to have hair like yours,
They do that, man.
but Uncle Don won't let me.
Listen, throwing him out into the wilderness is fine, but let Kirk get the hair that he wants, okay? He deserves it. And he obviously needs it. I mean, he had one objective, one mission in this whole thing, and that was to wish him a happy birthday. We've doubled down, and now we're just going out the door.
He'll clean up after the cats, but he says that if my hair was any longer, he might have to throw me out. He doesn't like finding it on the carpet.
Kirk, are you okay?
I should go. I'm using up a lot of oxygen. Uncle Don drove us to the bulk barn to get gummy worms for the cats.
For the cats.
I think it's a great idea,
Oh.
but I think he took the keys,
Oh, Kirk.
and I don't know how to get out.
Poor Kirk. Somebody help
Anyway,
Kirk.
buddy, happy birthday.
Oh, tripling down. Kirk is not okay. Kirk doesn't know how to get out of the car. Kirk doesn't know how to get out of the car. To be fair, if it's one of those cars with the locks that disappear into the door, I don't blame him, okay? It's confusing, and if he took the keys, what is he supposed to do at that point? So we know about Dawn, we know about Kirk, and then we've seen them interact and intermingling with each other. But here's the thing, here's the problem we're having. Kirk is gone, okay? Kirk left home. The video is called Kirk Leaves Home. So we've looped back around to the table, but it's a little different this time. One of the plants is dead, one of them's a cactus now. I don't think it was a cactus before. And here Dawn sits at the middle of it all, just wondering where Kirk has gotten off to.
Hey, have you seen my nephew Kirk? I let him out this morning and he hasn't come home yet. I made a delicious soup and I know he's really, really gonna like it.
Is it delicious? Kirk?
I ran away from Uncle Don's house today. He keeps pressuring me to find a spouse. He wants me to give him more nieces and nephews to torment.
So here he is. We have found him. We have found Kirk. He has figured out how the car works, and you can tell he's figured it out because he's sitting in the passenger seat. I honestly don't think he's left the parking lot. I think he went outside, sat in the car, and somehow locked himself inside of it.
I already tried to give him a nephew with Christopher, but he wasn't a very nice man to Christopher.
Who's Christopher?
He said Christopher was dirty and a bad singer. So I found this van, and I'm gonna live in it for now.
Kirk never misbehaves. He should be home for supper by now. He always comes home when I make his favorite soup. Tomato balls.
Did Don kill Christopher? Who is Christopher? Did I miss lore? I think I missed lore. Did we miss lore? I don't think we missed lore.
It's gonna get dark out soon. I'm not scared of the night. Don't worry about me. I'm okay.
You're great. You're doing fantastic. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you.
This is a nice van,
Good van.
and I'm making the best out of it. I hope Uncle Don isn't too mad at me for misbehaving,
Nah, I wouldn't worry about it. He's got soup. Bone soup.
but I'm pretty happy with my new home.
Eating soup just isn't the same without my nephew Kirk. It's so dark outside. I'm worried he won't find his way home.
He's in the parking lot.
Kirk always comes home before dark. He's always been a very good boy.
Kirk? What you doing, buddy?
I forgot Christopher's ashes. After Christopher died, Uncle Don and I turned him into ashes by burning him in a tin can. I wanted to keep some of Christopher's feathers,
What?
but Uncle Don likes the way they smell when they burn,
Feathers.
so I wasn't able to keep any feathers.
Kirk, was your son a chicken? You know what? I say that like I can talk. I'm the mother of 2 cats and I have no intention of having children. You know what, Kirk? You do you, and he's gonna love that chicken like it's his own. The chicken's dead. He loved that chicken like it was his own. Oh my god, he actually is eating Christopher.
I miss Christopher.
I miss my nephew Kirk.
I can't leave Christopher's ashes all alone with Uncle Don. I like this van, but Christopher can't be left alone with Uncle Don.
I wouldn't go inside though. He's eating him.
Uncle Don can be a hard man to be around, but I have to do what's best for Christopher.
Isn't he dead?
I also forgot my lotions,
I forgot. Well, go back.
and I'm getting really itchy.
That checks.
Uncle Don does know about all the best lotions.
Oh, does
I guess he's not so bad.
he is. The thing is, he is. Right now, Don has 2 highlights in his life, and that's making good soup and his lotion expertise. And on the other side, we have child abuse, chicken abuse, and a very questionable carpet service. I still want to know why you're not allowed on computers, Kirk. Don't think I've forgotten about that.
I think I'll call him and tell him that I'm safe, that I'm coming home.
I have great news. Kirk called and he's coming home. He's going to love the delicious soup I made.
I don't know about that.
I was worried that it was going to spoil. But that's okay. Cats love spoiled soup. Talk to you later.
So Kirk's probably gonna die. He's probably gonna die. The bottom line we've got here is this has been building for the past 2 years. This video, however, was posted just 1 month ago. Since then, we have not gotten an update. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. I just saw this and I was like, hey, I need to make a video on it. There's way too much going on here. And there is more content on this channel, so maybe we'll cover some more of it at a later date. You know, just really dive into the Don and Kirk world. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and don't forget to set some comments below about what you thought of the video and what you think of Don and Kirk and where you think Kirk is. Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he still trapped in the car trying to figure out how to turn the child lock off? And definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out so you don't miss out on the Don and Kirk journey. But until this journey continues or until the next video, I will see you Booskies later.